Hey, you know what it is? We back with another video, but we got Popeye chicken sandwich murder. Like, y'all niggas going to jail over chicken is crazy. But before I get into this, on this daily grind, this is our 5th day. Come on, 6th day actually, but yeah. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Like, what are you guys doing? It only takes like 2 seconds. Like you guys got nothing to do in the day. Like, press that subscribe. It helps me out. Really grind for real. But yeah, let's react to this video. Come on, let's see what's going on.
Shame. They'll do anything to generate artificial hype around some limited time cash grab.
Facts. Like, I heard an article where they said, oh, every time a rapper dies, a new Popeye chicken sandwich is released. Like, dog. Like, what?
That they've slapped on their menu. And we could talk about these hype beast cash grabs all day. The Travis Scott burger, these various abominations at Taco Bell, the freaking Burger King Black Whopper, for Christ's sake.
Like, what? Like, what's going on? Like, they're trying to find ways to market. It's crazy.
But there's...
That makes sense. Everyone's trying to make money.
One of these limited time fast food releases that really dwarfs all the rest when it comes to controversy. The release of the Popeyes chicken sandwich. A release that was so chaotic that it's been blamed
like over chicken. It's crazy, but at a chicken sandwich, like, guys think it was worth the hype. Like, it was busting, but shit. Maybe it was worth the hype, but shit.
For inadvertently,
but it's definitely better chicken than that.
Causing widespread criminal activity, assaults, and even a murder. And in today's video, I'll be...
A murder's crazy, oh.
Revisiting the madness, telling you the story of this tumultuous chicken sandwich release and the infamous killer that ran amok during it. This is the story of the Popeyes chicken killer. All of this fried chicken talk, it's got your boy ready for a snack.
Speaking of fried chicken, I just ate fried chicken just
the sponsor
a few minutes
of
ago.
Today's video, Cook.
Oh, hell no. You're not even about to get this promo. Hell, nigga. I'm skipping this shit, nigga. Like, what do you think this is?
All you gotta do is heal Ruben.
Nigga put a whole 10-minute, 3-minute video. 3 minutes, nigga. What?
Signature and started Emmanuel slap there. Don't hold a candy. They
Hold on, right
eventually
here.
become Popeye's chicken mania. Ultimately begins.
Nigga thought he was gonna get his deal in hell no, not in this video, but you guys can subscribe for real.
In the summer of 2019. Seeing the massive success of Chick-fil-A's signature sandwich, chains around the United States were getting in on the burgeoning chicken sandwich market and started pumping out Sammys of their own. From McDonald's to Burger King to Wendy's, everyone and their grandma was slapping together some mediocre chicken offering just to say they had it on the menu.
Like, over chicken, like. But Chick-fil-A had it first.
For any of you out there that have tried these
not Chick-fil-A had it first. Chick-fil-A has the best chicken right now.
Sandwich offerings from these lesser chains, you know that
Popeyes probably is better than KFC. Like, has better chicken than KFC, definitely.
They don't hold a candle to the.
But I feel like Chick-fil-A is more natural.
Chick-fil-A classic, baby. But that being said, in August of 2019, a worthy contender would enter the
I'm about to act up over that.
The chicken sandwich wars. And that contender was Popeyes with their own Southern-style chicken sandwich. This bad boy was quietly released on August 12th. It was met with little fanfare initially. For most, the offering flew under the radar, but those who tried the sandwich were giving it rave reviews, praising it for its brioche bun, crispy breading, and overall juiciness. But despite these glowing reviews, people weren't flocking to Popeyes restaurants to get their hands on this thing. So how did we go from this to this?
That's why I don't fuck with y'all Popeyes. I'm gonna come in there and pop y'all motherfucking eyes out y'all fucking heads.
Long lines outside of Popeyes.
Pop your eyes out.
The roughly hour-long wait are rewarded with the latest sensation, a Popeyes chicken sandwich.
Well, it pretty much can all be boiled down to Popeyes punking Chick-fil-A on Twitter. Seeing positive reviews of Popeyes chicken sandwich and Twitter banter suggesting that this sandwich was better than Chick-fil-A's.
Like, real talk, who do you think has the best chicken like? Who has the best chicken like? it's either it's Chick-fil-A or KFC or Popeyes. Like, I don't got a rating which has the best chicken. Like, it's just how I feel on that day. Like, real time, but. Like, in your guys' opinion, who has the best chicken?
Dipshit at Chick-fil-A crafts this glaringly insecure and passive-aggressive tweet, obviously directed at Popeyes. Bun plus chicken plus pickles equals all the love for the original. Now, Chick-fil-A up to this point had never acknowledged any of its other chicken sandwich competitors, and this tweet seemed to telegraph that they actually thought that the Popeyes chicken sandwich was a threat to their bottom line. And it's the way Popeyes replies to this passive-aggressive tweet that ends up sparking a chicken sandwich frenzy. It was a simple reply tweet to Chick-fil-A saying,
Let me turn on my gain. Like, this microphone's low. Let me increase that. Like that. There we go.
Y'all good? Popeyes is like, we got this fool on the ropes, bro. This cheeky response was perfect, and needless to say, the Twitter masses loved it. Because let's be honest, dunking on Chick-fil-A is kind of a pastime of Twitter if you haven't noticed. Popeyes ratioed Chick-fil-A to Middle Earth, and their tweet wound up getting close to 300,000 likes. The humorous back and forth between the two chicken giants was covered by blogs across the internet, which inadvertently raised the public's awareness of Popeyes' new chicken sandwich. And naturally, you had people wanting to become a part of this viral moment, so they ended up going to Popeyes.
My ADHD kicking in. I gotta skip to the part with the murder. Hold on. My fault. ADHD. Hold on. Where's the murder?
Died down at mid-September for
because they chatting. They chatting too much.
After what had to have been several weeks of hell for Popeyes employees, the chicken sandwich mania would eventually die down at mid-September after pretty much every store had sold out of chicken sandwiches. While the limited run of chicken sandwiches had run their course, Popeyes did tease that more were on the way, with many restaurants having signs placed on their doors and windows claiming that the sandwich would return sometime in the future. But for the time being, folks would have to wait for another shot at the sandwich, which brings us to the topic of the Popeyes chicken killer. Let's fast forward about a month. The story of the Popeyes chicken killer begins in October of 2019. After quickly selling out of chicken sandwiches back in September, the public was demanding Popeyes bring back the item for those who missed out on the initial limited release. Being fans of money, Popeyes obliged. And on October 28th, the chicken chain would announce via another cheeky tweet targeting Chick-fil-A that the sandwich was returning to stores on November 3rd. This announcement
be dissing everybody now. Like, Popeyes wants all the smoke.
Naturally set the internet ablaze. And finally, once the day of November 3rd arrived, all hell broke loose.
Like, I remember that day, like, everybody was just going for that chicken, like, nigga. Like, I could even get a chicken, like, like, 2020, it was crazy, dog. That's a year to remember, like, RP, George Floyd, like, that should not happen, like, real talk. Like, 2020 was crazy, dog. But over chicken is just different.
Once again,
like I can't believe chicken started it.
This video posted by Murder Inc. Sunday shows a group of employees physically fighting in the back of the store.
They're fighting each other. People are fighting the employees in the parking lots, in the streets. It's getting out of control. No other chicken place is dealing with this.
We need to have security out here. The neighbors, Wendy's, Wenco, are complaining of the disturbance of the cars lining up all the way through their properties. So we're going to have to shut down.
While night one of the Popeyes chicken sandwich re-release proved to be quite the disorderly spectacle, no one was seriously injured during this frenzy. But the same couldn't be said for the following evening. On the night of November 4th, chicken mania was still sweeping the nation, with long lines spilling out of Popeyes around the country. And it would be in one of these lines filled with hungry visitors that a tragic scenario would unfold. The location was the Popeyes at the 6200 block of Oxon Hill, Maryland. 32-year-old Rico McLean is in line with several other restaurant visitors, all trying to get their hands on a meal. With full
I thought that was Meek Mill for a second, like, hey, if we didn't take the drugs.
Experiencing above average wait times for their meals, the
Meek
environment is tense and folks are very
like, come on, dog. Y'all niggas don't see it, like, come on, dog. That's Meek Mill. It's Meek Mill. Come on. Nah, Meek Mill, you see? Like, Meek Mill. Nah, I tried to promote Ty, but come on, Meek Mill. Like, I was just watching that, but shit, Meek Mill. I'm really on the grind for real.
Rico McClain is in line with several other restaurant visitors, all trying to get their hands on a meal. With folks experiencing above average wait times for their meals, the environment is tense and folks are very defensive regarding their position in line. The last thing you'd want to do in a situation like this is try to jump the queue. And with that being said, enter 27-year-old Kevin Davis. Davis was also in line for Popeyes on this eventful evening, but at some point while waiting,
Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant. Nah, the younger Kevin Durant. Nah, you can see it though. You can see it though. You can see it. Yeah, you guys see it.
Was also in line for Popeyes on this eventful evening, but at some point while waiting, Kevin reportedly makes the decision to cut in front of several restaurant patrons in line. It's at this point where Rico McClain angrily confronts Mr. Davis, leading to a verbal altercation between the two men that only becomes more heated as time passes. Eventually, Rico McClain and Kevin Davis decide to take the matter outside, presumably to squash the beef with their fists. But as the men exit the Popeyes building door, that's when Rico McClain almost immediately produces a knife and lunges at Kevin, stabbing him in his upper torso.
Shit! Like, oh, nah. Oh shit, this one left quickly. Like, stabbing is crazy, dog. Like,
the blow mortally wounding the man. After
damn,
the
like RIP.
Cowardly stabbing, Rico McClain would flee the area, leaving Kevin for dead. Nearby witnesses would call police, and first responders would escort the rapidly deteriorating man to the hospital. Unfortunately, medical personnel were unable to save him, and Kevin passed away.
Overfuck chicken nigga, like, come on, dog. Like, this can't be. Ain't no way. Like,
later that evening, and what began
niggas are crazy, dog,
as an exciting night ended in the tragic murder of a young man. And the situation was only made worse because Rico McClain was attempting to evade justice. He was on the run and in hiding, unaware of the man's
this nigga's trying to be TK now. Like, I'm gonna beat that. Like, come on, dog.
Identity at the time of the murder. Police would release surveillance footage from Popeyes showing their unidentified suspect and naming his female companion a person of interest in the murder of Kevin Davis. Because the stabbing occurred during the midst of the Popeyes chicken sandwich hype, it became inextricably linked to the sandwich's release and would make national news headlines.
Now to Maryland, where a man was stabbed to death outside a Popeyes restaurant. Police say the stabbing happened over a fight about the fast food chain's chicken sandwich. You heard me right. They added that it appears that one man may have cut in front of another one in a line.
At the Popeyes in Oxon Hill today, candles burned for the victim, 28-year-old Kevin Tyrell Davis of Oxon Hill. Meanwhile, customers inside continued to stand in long lines to get the sandwich and were shocked by the circumstances.
Chicken is just crazy, dog. I can't imagine just fighting over chicken. Like,
it's very, very
and someone dies. Like, come on, dog.
crazy just to stab somebody over a chicken sandwich. If they had talked to me, I said,
like this way better chicken, nigga. Like, what? Like, you haven't had your mom's recipe? Like, come on, doggy. Like, come on.
I'll go buy your chicken sandwich if you don't stab that person. I mean, it's just unbelievable.
With so much attention being granted to this case by way of the Popeyes hype,
ain't no way that chicken, like, the Popeye chicken sandwich was not even that good. That's the thing. Like, it's overhyped.
It was only a matter of time.
Like, it's good, but at the same time, it's overhyped, I feel like.
Reveal the killer's identity. Law enforcement would eventually
for someone to die from it.
Get a tip, and 10 days after the stabbing had taken place, on November 14th, Rico McClain was identified as the suspect, and police would arrive at his home in Capitol Heights, just 20 minutes from the crime scene. Rico McClain was then arrested, jailed, and charged with first-degree murder, second-degree murder, first-degree assault, and second-degree assault.
Stawinski said the accused killer, Rico McClain, was caught yesterday at a home in Capitol Heights on Nova Avenue. And Stawinski said he does not expect anyone else will be charged in the case. either as an accomplice or for helping McClain hide from the law. And something else here, Stawinski said persistent conversations also on social media that somehow the victim and the suspect knew each other and had some kind of ongoing dispute are simply not true, period. Davis is accused of cutting the line, and McClain is accused of killing him for it.
The killer would later be found guilty of second-degree
line. Like, don't tell me that's the one nigga died.
murder, and in September of 2022, Rico McClain was sentenced to serve 22 years in prison for the callous killing of 27-year-old Kevin Davis. Prosecutors were hoping to get 30 years or more for Rico McClain, but the judge decided to go with the lower sentencing option here in consideration of McClain's children. Due to state sentencing rules in Maryland, Rico McClain will only have to serve a minimum of 50% of his sentence, meaning that he could hypothetically get out of prison in around 10 years, which would technically sort of, I guess, give him some years of raising his children in their formative years, I guess is what the judge is thinking here. I don't know. Whatever the case, it's a sad and disturbing story. A young man's life taken far
like over chicken, my nigga. Like, this didn't even have to happen. Like,
too soon, just because some guy
like food, nigga. Like food, nigga. Food
got minorly inconvenienced in a Popeyes.
Weird
and
ass.
The way you solve that problem is by stabbing them. Rest in peace to Kevin. Popeyes is by no means directly responsible for the actions of its restaurant visitors, but it's simply bizarre to me that such a mania can be created over something as trivial as a chicken sandwich. In the age of social media, we've seen similar scenes play out time and time again. All it takes is for a company to engineer some viral moment online and mix that in with an illusion of scarcity. Folks are going to be knocking down doors trying to get their hands on whatever you're shilling. But wrapping things up here, that was the story of the Popeyes chicken killer. Let me know what you guys thought about this video down below in the comments section. Leave a like on the video and let me know who or what you want me to talk about next. I want to give a major shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys. Wave you.
But W video, like, make sure to subscribe, like, real time. Make sure Twitter, make sure Instagram, make sure YouTube, and yeah, come on. Daily uploads.